My learning in previous ESOL endorsement courses was applied during my practicum and day-to-day interactions with kids, but especially during my science and Tier 3 intervention time with my kindergarten kids. In science, I used more photos and realia and more hands-on things. One week we even built bird nests. We looked at videos and pictures of birds and how they make their nests. We researched them, and then at the end of the week, we gathered materials from outside and built our own nests like birds. In Tier 3, I helped kids learn where to put their tongues to the correct position to sound out words. Didn't occur to me before to use that, but once I learned it, it was like, oh, brilliant. I also had them look at teachers when the teachers were talking to figure out what word they needed to write. Whether it was a V sound or a B sound, they needed to be able to see the teacher. They couldn't necessarily hear the difference yet. My impact in the classroom in general made it more fun in science, more productive in intervention. I do not have a base year to compare this year to, since I am a first-year teacher, but I was beginning to see serious development in my kids in January and February before state and the KELPA testing changed my intervention schedule around. My impact on the kindergarten Burmese student was just a relationship that formed. He told me his nickname, he began to tell me about stories about his tablet that he had at home and how he plays games with his older brother on it. He went from a non-English speaker to a limited English speaker in this course of about 2 months. It was really great to see him start to use English at school. The kindergarten Hispanic student has really gotten his ABCs down and their sounds, and repetition is what he needed with me during our intervention time. He still struggles with the difference between he and she and his and her, listening to those differences. He'll talk about his mom and say he, but he has, teachers at school who speak English who he will have to learn from, who are good models. During the communication project that I participated in, that was a fun, educational way for our literacy nights for parents to be involved in part of the school. Parents got to see teachers in a fun setting, and the kids loved doing fun activities with different teachers other than the ones that they work with every day. Since most of our school population is low SES, we had a chance to get a van to shuttle people from a large apartment complex with Burmese families and get them here to school safely. Aspects of the practicum that contributed most to my personal and professional growth was everything. Since I'm a new teacher, I needed all the support and learning I could get. There was not just one thing during this past year that I didn't know in respect to ESOL. I did not take it during college, and I wasn't even interested in it during college. But now I see here in Southwest Kansas that is very important to have. I am very grateful for this opportunity that I have had. Areas for future growth for me is learning a whole new set of kindergartners for this upcoming year. And this time I get to start out knowing what's ahead instead of just guessing week to week. I'm excited to be a part of their academic journey. This first year of teaching was hard, but the end, it is at hand. The summer is just around the corner. Hooray!